does systemic oppression play a role in that in any way?
I'm not laughing because that's funny.
Yeah.
Your question wasn't funny. I'm laughing because I'm like, yeah.
You think? Right.
Everything. And if it wasn't, I still find a way to be like, nah, I was black when I was sleeping and I had that nightmare. So it still counts. No, yeah, I think the first time I had like an EMDR session was specifically about microaggressions, racial profiling in the job I was working at, in the organization I was working at, and that set off just a physical reaction. My back was just tight for months. Going back to what you said about like living in fight or flight, like I laugh because yes, and it would like sometimes I think fight or flight is after you see a bear on a hike or have a car accident. I'm like, no, I was
there on a hike at your nice chalet there.
Yeah, you see this, right? I'm not in the basement.
I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's accurate.
Beautiful chalet.
But like fight or flight was like I was born, and then I was just fighting, fighting and flighting my body. So then I think it was like 33, 34. That moment those moments just all compiled at my job, and it brought me back to like other moments early on in my professional career of like, oh, I remember feeling like hopeless, and specifically I couldn't get help because I was in that moment, I was being viewed only as a black man, not as a victim of some really inappropriate behavior. And so like the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, once I started doing the therapy and the work, I've gone off the rails here, Christian. No. Like I had to sit down to make my coffee in the morning. That's how bad it was. Like just standing for anything more than like 10 minutes. That's a lie. 7 minutes. That was it. Like I just couldn't do it. So I used to have to sit down and make.
How long ago was this?